He was a son, a brother, and a husband. He served honorably as a Tuscaloosa police officer as well as a Huntsville police officer, and he is a hero. I want everyone in here that is in law enforcement, fire and rescue, or the medical profession to please stand up, please. Law enforcement, medical profession, and fires. So I tell you, why did we get in this business? If this is how it all ends, if this is what it's all about, why are we doing this? Regardless if you're fighting fires, fighting crime, or providing medical care to save lives, you signed on because you care. You know there are people who depend on you. You signed on because you know that you're making a difference, and it will be chaos without you.
Very powerful there. A final farewell to HPD officer Garrett Crumby. It's where we start. I'm Kenesha Dees. The city of Huntsville gathered today to pay final respects to Officer Crumby, who lost his life in the line of duty a little under a week ago. Fox 54 News with team coverage.
To quote Chief Giles from earlier this week, to say that the Huntsville community loves its police is an understatement, and nothing is more proof than that than the turnout today.
To Huntsville police, he was a support system they needed.
Garrett was a cheerleader among his peers, always giving 110% to everything that he did.
To his family, he was Batman.
If that mask was on his face, he was Batman, and he wouldn't have it any other way. And he really did have plans to save us all.
Today, Officer Crumby's life was celebrated by many who had some sort of connection to him. And for a family grieving, that speaks volumes.
We had no idea how far his grasp reached. And as much as we are still grieving, it does give us some comfort to know that he really was truly a good man outside of our family as well.
And sharing stories is what his fellow officers will miss the most.
You never shied away from telling us how they police in Tuscaloosa versus HPD. I swear he had those stories. You were a calm and kind soul. Garrett, thank you for your selfless service, your drive, your respect, and most importantly, your sacrifice.
To the community, he was more than a faithful servant.
As he swore to protect and serve this community, he did it on a 24-hour basis. He did it during his time that he worked, but he did it in his time that he was able to give back to this community.
And now it's time for his final ride.
It's time to take your last ride, Charlie 311. Everyone is here to salute you, our hero.
And with that, the long funeral procession left Mayfair Church of Christ for Officer Crumby's final ride.
Spectators gathered at the intersection of Whitesburg Drive and Airport Road to show support for the funeral procession from Mayfair Church of Christ. Dozens of law enforcement representing different municipalities and agencies from North Alabama and Crumby's hometown of Tuscaloosa participated in the motorcade. For Emily Henn of Arley, the amount of different locales represented shows how far-reaching an impact this has had.
To me, it's just important to show that we all do care and that it's more than, just the officers of any state or any country, that feel the losses. We're here to support the community, we've got their six too, so there's, everyday civilians, we're here to show support too.
But closer to home, it might mean the most. Athens resident John Crocker is the father of an HPD officer. He wanted to express condolences for the loss of his daughter's co-worker.
All I can say is a word of appreciation for her as well as all of the other officers who are serving. Just a word of appreciation. Thank you for your service. That's why I'm here.
From Whitesburg Drive, the memorial continued to California Street, where Jasmine Bird spoke to more members of the community.
I'm here on the corner of California Street and Maple Hill Drive, where I just spoke with Huntsville Fire and Rescue, who declined to speak on camera because it just hit a little too close to home, and some were also on duty when this incident occurred. However, I did speak with one resident here today, and he says that Officer Crumby patrolled his neighborhood, and today he's making time to honor the legacy of the heroic officer.
Officer Crumby patrolled my neighborhood, and so he protected my family for these 3 years that he was on the West Precinct in Huntsville. And so I just need to come out today and give him a few minutes of my time and thank him for protecting my family and for serving the people of Huntsville.
Cox says today, he says thank you to the entire Huntsville Police Department.
Today I just stand for all the Huntsville policemen. Thank them for their service and for protecting the people of Huntsville.